Hi, and welcome to another TYPOlight screencast from Winans Creative. Today we're going to talk about the download and downloads, plural, content element. This is a core TYPOlight content element that basically just allows you to take files that you've uploaded to TYPOlight and display them on the front end in a listable format so that people can download them. You can see we're starting out here with a blank page. I've created my downloads page in my site structure. First step is going to be obviously getting those files up to the web server. I'm going to do that through the file manager. I have a screencasts folder here that I've already set up. Let's go ahead and upload some files into that. Browse files on my desktop. Let's select all these three PDFs here. Upload. And as quickly as that, your files are now up on the web server. We can see them in our screencasts folder now. So basically, the next step, go into our downloads article here. We're going to create a new content element, which type is going to be, let's say we just want to list one file. We'll use the download singular content element here. You can see there's two types, download and downloads. We're going to navigate to the folder here. Let's pick one of those PDFs that I just uploaded. On the download element, you're able to give that download some context in terms of a link title here. So we're just going to use a real screencast download title on that. Otherwise, what TYPOlight will do is actually use the file name as the name of the link on the front end. So you can see that once we create that on our front end, we have a little PDF icon. TYPOlight's able to actually discern what type of file it is. It gives us our link title as well as the the total kilobytes of the file so that users can know what they're downloading. On the other hand, say we wanted to list all three of those files I just uploaded. Now we could create three separate individual download elements. That's one way. Or we could just go in, change this file content element type to downloads plural, in which case then we're able to, instead of a single checkbox on this end, we actually have a multiple select. And let's open that folder. 1, 2, 3. Order by selection here, we can choose either by file name, by date uploaded. Let's just leave it at file name for now. We'll save that, and you'll see that in that one content element, we're able to list all three. Again, here we have TYPOlight using the file name of the file here as the link context. If you'd like to change that using the downloads plural element, check out my screencast on using the Meta Creator extension. It's a handy way to be able to just give some context to those downloads. Conversely here, you can also, instead of individually checking those, you can also just basically select the root folder, screencasts here, and it basically functions the same way, only any file that happens to get uploaded to that folder will be displayed on the front end. TYPOlight just will simply scan that folder. Another problem you might run into, I'm using PDFs on here, you might have a different type of file type. For example, by default, TYPOlight does not let you use zip files for download. That can be changed under settings, files and images settings, and see where it says download file types. You can just add zip on the end of here as a downloadable file type, as well as uploadable file type, so that you can upload it through the file manager, and TYPOlight will then be able to handle that. That's where that setting gets kind of managed. It's not there by default because zip files can sometimes contain some nasty stuff, but if you do feel the need for it, you can add it there. So what does this have over just a simple, basically hyperlink that goes directly to the PDF file? Well, for one, basically this forces a download to the user's computer. You can see when I click on this, it doesn't open in my browser like some PDFs. If you have Adobe Acrobat loaded in your browser, it will not actually load it within the browser. It will force a download. So you can see we've downloaded our file here. Another great thing is you can extend it by adding little extensions such as download statistics that you'll see here on the left hand side. Once you install that extension, you can go and enable it in your settings, enable some statistics, and once you save that, you'll then be able to use the downloads content element to actually track the number of times people have downloaded a particular file. So in this case, after clicking on it, you can go to your download stats and see we've just logged one download for that particular PDF. If somebody's logged in, it'll actually record their username so that you can track that type of information as well. That's really the basics. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more screencasts on TYPOlight.